your program Visit Edo. Visit Edo is a program that showcases culture, tourism, and local businesses. Today we are in our program that we do bring to your doorstep my handwork. We are somewhere in the Evbareke spare parts area, market to be precise, where we have a great artisan, a young man that have really done well in his whole endeavor, and he's been in this business for quite a long time. We have heard so much about him. He's an auto electrician, and I was told by some persons that there is no fault of any vehicle you bring here and he cannot solve it. You know that stuff is condemned. But right here we are with him now. I'm availing him to the public and to the viewers that he's a young man. Hanayo is his name, and he's going to talk with you. How are you, my brother?
I'm very fine, sir.
Yeah, tell us, how did all this begin?
Well, it actually began when I returned from Lagos to Benin, because I had nothing doing in Lagos. So when I came to Benin, I just decided on my own that instead of me seeking for admission and not finding that, I should just look for something doing. So they introduced me to one automobile electrician, which is also my role model, Mr. Okudili. So I decided to, give it a try. So when I went there, I just loved the way they were doing the thing. So I never had any idea of cars before. So the first 6 months was quite difficult. So, I gave it my all. And, from there, like a year, I became one of his favorite boys. So I put all interest, I put all focus, I put everything I had, even my strength. So from there, I stayed with him for close to 5 years. So those things he knew, he showed me everything. And as a lawyer boy also, I gained those ones I had to gain. And another thing I learned from him was to be honest and to be truthful to my customer. Something I understand about handwork is not all about money. Yeah, it's to, to know people and to do the right thing. So I'm just hearing this for the first time that my name has, been going viral, that I'm solution to people's car. So glory be to God for that.
I reside in Ekoma. Sometimes ago I had a problem with this car and someone introduced me to him. So far so good, he's been doing tremendously well, which I've even done so by introducing him to, because of his handwork, to people far even in Edo State, which as we're talking, somebody just even gave him a call. Because his handwork, he believes it says the truth, and he knows what he's doing, because some persons will tell you they can do this, they can do that. He tells you what he can do, and he does his own work, because he does only Mercedes, and he's good and better in his work. So far so good, we've not had any complaints about him. He tells you this is it and that is it. So for everything that he's done for me, like I came now, my light is not functioning well. He just told me what I need to get and how I need to go about it. So he's been good, and he's better.
At times there are some weeks that to be very, very rowdy.
Well, but rainy season is always...
Yeah, rainy season is always crowded because of, the bad roads we have, yeah. And most of all these cars are, sensor-built cars. So there are some areas you pass to affect the sensors of the car, and it causes a lot of damage to the car. So during rainy seasons, I think
my name is Daniel. Then I work here. So we have been working here since this place is doing well, it's moving well. And since we are here, there's nothing maybe
any issue. Everything is going fine. Yeah.
So for how long now you don't started to work with Anaya?
Okay, like 2 years plus now. So now they gather the work for here.
So any problem, anything if you say any wahala don't come up?
No wahala. Everything they go well. Maybe other people they come here. Maybe they carry the car go other place. Maybe they not fit do one. If they can't come here, will they do one where?
Yeah, I've been almost 3 years or so. I've been patronizing him, and I don't see him as a person who disappoints. He doesn't disappoint.
Have you introduced people to him as well?
Yes, now I direct some of my friends to him.
Has anyone
who has any problem about car problem or something like that? I will ask them to go there, and they always come to. He doesn't disappoint. Yes, as I see him, he's a nice guy.
I've been doing this for close to 7 years now, and by the grace of God, I've trained close to 6 boys. Some are still under me.
I use my words to say, if you are a good teacher, certainly you produce good boys.
Okay.
So his boys too, what the master knows is what he gives to the boys too. So they've been all as a teamwork, work very fine and very good.
Well, people have also been telling me that the way I speak really good, but I just ended up in SS3.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the level of my education. I ended up in SS3 as I went to school in Lagos. I schooled at Lagos. It's quite challenging though. One, the environment we don't have good roads. At times some vehicles they direct to us due to the bad condition. Whenever it rains, we find it very difficult to walk. So whenever it rains, we pack up our tools, lock up the bonnets, and wait for the rain to subside. So one is bad roads, and other one is tools. We need empowerment. We don't have tools to walk. So the local tools we use, we still try to manage those ones to work. The other challenges we're having that, they are bringing new vehicles on ground now, new models, and these are local tools. At times, all these vehicles requires programming. So there are some cars that requires manual work, and there are others that requires computers. So we need computers. So it has been one of the major challenges we are facing. So if we can get those equipments, I guess we'll go far in the business.
No, he should keep up the place. Like I told him, if you look behind, this place is using was broken in twice, and his goods were taken away. So yes, I even told him, I said, look for a better place. As customers that we are, the little best we can, we'll put our hands together and give him a nice place because he knows what he's doing, so he can go ahead from there.
He should keep on his work, and not to fail, not to disappoint. Many of them like that, they used to disappoint. You will come to the work now to do your work, it become a problem. So it become a problem. But for him, he must make sure that he pay attention to your work in order to finish it in time.
There was a time that I wanted to give up, because at times you go to work with empty stomach, nobody to. But I just have in mind that since this man that I'm learning from can grow to this extent, then what is going to hold me back? Then I kept pressing. So at times, there are many times I wanted to even go because I'm someone that can also sing. So I said, okay, should I just go back to my music and pursue my music? But I said no. That it might be. Yeah, I was into music, a good freestyler. So I just said, let me just.
Okay, it's still in you.
Music
is still in you.
Yeah, it's still in me.
Can we hear something from your music? Just freestyle.
Okay. I'm a champion, strong like Mount Zion. Mount Zion, I got an action. When I talk, then go pay attention. Attention. All glory goes to God, who has put me on top. I actually started from the bottom, but I said I wouldn't stop because I had this dream in me to be a very big star. And look at me now, I'm going global. The only musician wait on electrician. The way I tell you do my thing, it be like say I be magician. But just cut that trash. Just wanna make the cash.
Wow. That is a real freestyle, and then bringing his handwork into the freestyle music. What is your message for younger ones that are roaming the streets?
Okay, my message for them is that they should just look at this Nigeria we are now. Nigeria alone is a challenge to everybody. If you can see the things that are going around, you should just, engage yourself in something doing than being a nuisance, than being problem to the country. You can actually be of a help to the country. If you engage yourself, we shouldn't just have it in mind that just to make quick money. We should focus our mind and settle down and find something doing with ourselves.
Viewers, you've heard from this great young man, a musician turned an electrician, automobile electrician. He has really done well for himself. I believe this business is really lucrative for him, and he has made some fortune from it. And he's advising the upcoming ones to get serious and to have something doing, not to be roaming around.